oldest of our fighting forces, with a tradition of courage second to none, the United States Coast Guard carries the war to the Axis on the 7 seas. But nowhere do men of the Coast Guard wage more bitter and effective warfare than in the sub-infested waters of the Atlantic sea lane. The U-boats must be battled to the death. The stuff of production must go through. For upon the Battle of the Atlantic depends the success of assaults in the making, the success of invasions to come. The men of the Coast Guard do their job, and do it well.
Yes, the SPARS have a job to do too. Perhaps our jobs are not, for the moment, so exciting as sending a depth charge over a cutter's side or seeing a telltale oil slick rise from a blasted sub, but they are vital jobs which must be done. Vital jobs done by women so that men may fight.
That's why you join the SPARS. Basic training doesn't take long, only a month, and your pay begins at once. You learn to take orders and to carry them out. You acquire new vigor, new confidence. You learn to march with others and to work with others. And you learn, too, that to do your best is the proud tradition of the Coast Guard. You get good food, plenty of it, and boy, how you stow it away. In school, you learn the lore of ships and aircraft, the language of the sea. Then, almost before you know it, you pass in final review, no longer a boot, a full-fledged spar. Now, a man can go to sea. You take over his job with the same rating, the same pay, the same privileges, and the same responsibilities. These are the jobs which must be done by SPARS. Movement of ships and men, entrusted to paper, is also entrusted to you. There are many jobs the Coast Guard needs you for. Each one helps to win this war. And then, too, the skills learned today will mean better jobs tomorrow. You won't get to be an admiral, but you may be the admiral's secretary. If you are a laboratory technician, dental hygienist, a dietitian, an engineer, or a draftsman, the SPARS need your knowledge, your skill. This chemistry major found her berth all right. Here, too, a SPAR takes over, and one more pharmacist mate can go to sea. You may be assigned to duty at one of many busy ports or stations. It may be Boston or New York, Miami or New Orleans, San Francisco or Seattle, or even at Coast Guard headquarters in Washington. As men go to battle, SPARS take increasingly important assignments. Radio technicians are being trained to maintain the Coast Guard's contact between ship and shore. If you want to hear history in the making, you couldn't pick a better spot. Out of this room go the commands to the men on the ships, to the men on the planes, who carry out the missions which help defeat our enemies. The mission will be accomplished because the Coast Guard is always ready. More SPARS mean more men on ships. More men on ships mean more missions accomplished. Join the SPARS and release a man for sea.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help us produce more compelling historical content like this, please like, comment below, and share this video with fellow history buffs. And of course, be sure to subscribe to help keep history happening.